Hi there, my name is Tina, and this is Tina's Tarot. If you are a new viewer or subscriber, welcome. And if you are a returning viewer or subscriber, welcome back. So these messages today are for the sign Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising for the period February 2020. This is a general reading, so do remember that some aspects may apply to you, some may not. It may not apply to you at all. If this message does indeed resonate with you, you can go ahead and reach out to me for a personal extended via the email in the description box below. And if you have a very specific question, or you would like some clarity into a very specific situation, right now I am offering a special on a 3-card pull. So that would be 3 main energy cards, as many clarifying cards as it takes to get the message, and a oracle card. Additionally, if you have been going to the Facebook page Tina's Tarot and looking for your daily quickie messages, I've been kind of feeling a little drained on that, so I just kind of had to pull back. I'm recovering from an ongoing health issue, and so if that's something that you'd like to see continue, Libra, do let me know. So you can go ahead to the page, you can comment below on this video, or you can reach out to me through the email in the description box below. Okay, so I've already gone ahead and pre-shuffled my cards and set my intentions off camera. So yeah, I don't feel like there's anything else I need to cover, so we can go ahead and just get into the reading. Also, if you live locally to me and you'd like to have a reading, I've been gifted lately with, instead of a cash or monetary payment, we've been doing some trading. That's one of the wonderful things about this community. So if you have something to offer or trade instead of cash and you'd like a reading, reach out to me again through the email in the description box below, and we can definitely work something out. All right, Libra, let's get into your reading. So we have our 6 main energy cards here. We have our oracle card here. We're going to get some clarifiers from one deck and some additional messages and advice from another. If you'd like to know what decks I did use, they are listed in the description box below, so go ahead and check that out. All right, so let's get your oracle card. Polarity. Integrate your shadow side. There can be no light without dark. Understand the law of polarity. True, we can't have the yin without the yang. How interesting. Yeah, like look at the horses here. That's like, universal law. Everything must be in balance. Which is very fitting to you, Libra, because you are constantly doing this balancing act. How interesting. Okay, let's get into your reading. The first card we have is the Hermit. So definitely taking a time out of life here. And then we have Chain. So in conventional decks, this would be known as the Devil card. So you're experiencing some kind of restriction or blockage here. We'll look into that. The 9 of Swords. Okay, some kind of overwhelming mental activity going on here. We're going to look more into that for you. The 7 of Cups. So possibly a lot of options around you, maybe kind of creating confusion or illusion. So we'll look into that. The 8 of Swords. So again, we're looking at some kind of restrictive movement of thoughts. So there's a lot of swords here. Yeah, and then we have our King of Swords. So this could be a fellow air sign, which would be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. For me, this card is always about an authority figure. So this could represent, you know, a boss of some sort. I'm not really getting that for you. I'm going to look into this guy more and see who that is. So yeah, Libra. Wow, what a challenger for you this month. And you know, my energy kind of went a little down as soon as I picked up the cards and I started focusing on your reading before I even pulled the cards. So I feel like your energy is going to be kind of low this month. Maybe you experience seasonal depression. And so you're going to really want to take care of yourself during this month, if that's something that's relevant to you. And don't beat yourself up for it, because you know what, it's perfectly okay if you're experiencing seasonal depression. It's perfectly okay. It's just part of living in the climate, okay? And I believe we just had Bell Mental Health Day. Excuse me, sorry. And so yeah, this is not a secret anymore. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel bad. It's okay to go through those emotions. Just don't stay there, right? And if you need help getting yourself out of it, do that for yourself. Do that for yourself. And if you can't do it for yourself, get a strong, supportive person in your life to help you to get that. Don't know where that came from, guys. That's not something I normally discuss in these readings, but I just felt like that might be relevant to someone. So Libra, we're definitely seeing you pulling a little bit of a Houdini here and just kind of disappearing from life. Maybe there was an event that's causing this for you, because we have a lot of, or not a lot, but we do have some major arcana here. So this could be like something major that happened for you. Let's get some clarifiers. I don't have any clear insight to this overall right away, which is really strange. So maybe you're feeling a little bit lost, Libra. Maybe you're feeling a little bit lost. All right, let's go ahead. Clarify. Why is the Hermit here for Libra? Why is the Hermit here for Libra? Why is the Hermit here for Libra? So we have the Five of Cups. Okay, so this is definitely a sadness card. So you're withdrawing from everyone and everything to deal with this sadness, this grief, this sense of loss that you're experiencing. I'm not sure what the loss is about. I'm not getting specifics on that. So this could be your home, a relationship. Maybe you got laid off from your job. I'm not sure, but whatever it was, you're very strongly emotionally attached to it. And now you just feel like this has been taken away from you, and you're just going to go turtle in your shell for a while. It's very Cancerian of you, actually. It's what Cancers do. So let's clarify this chains. Why is the chains here for Libra? Why is the chains here for Libra? So I have two cards, actually. So you have the Nine of Pentacles. And what's this other card? You have the Hanged Man. So you're waiting for this wish fulfillment to come in. You're just like waiting and waiting for this to come to you, and you're not seeing any development. And it's just causing you to feel like you can't move, like you can't make any moves. Because you're like, well, if I do this and then it happens, then I'm going to be stuck in this situation and I won't be able to free myself to go ahead for it. And you're just kind of like doing this back and forth in your head about this wish that you want. Which I guess is maybe why this Nine of Swords is here, but let's go ahead and clarify it anyway. Why is the Nine of Swords here for Libra, please? Why is the Nine of Swords here for Libra? Why is the Nine of Swords here for Libra? Okay, so we have the Five of Wands in reverse. I'm going to pull another one. Why is the Nine of Swords here for Libra? This guy is sticking to me, the moon. Okay. So we have another 5 and we have our moon. You are really struggling internally, Libra. You just keep rolling this situation around in your head. You're maybe driving yourself a little crazy, or your thoughts are driving you crazy because there's no end to them. They're incessant. It could be making you feel a little wild. Maybe you're not sleeping well. Because it's driving you crazy that you don't know what's going to happen, that you can't see it, that the outcome of this seems to be hidden from you, and it's like you need to know right now, but you don't have enough information. So this is causing a lot of conflict in you. Okay, so you're very back and forth, but then one aspect you're like, I want to fight for this and I want to do it. And then the other one, you're just like, oh, I'm just tired. I just want to give up. So I'm just feeling a lot of back and forth from your energy, Libra. And you need to reach that happy medium, that middle ground. That's where you thrive. That's where you do your best. Okay, so why is the Seven of Cups here? Why is the Seven of Cups here? Excuse me. So we have the King of Swords again. We'll pull another one. Why is the Seven of Cups here? Ace of Wands. Okay. If you've been focused on a new beginning with an air sign, a fellow air sign, so again, that would be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. If you've been really focused and daydreaming about this new opportunity with a fellow air sign, it's really tearing you up because you're not getting enough information back to kind of move forward with this. And I'm really sensing that's what you want to do here. You really want to move forward. And so you've kind of been really creating fantasies in your head about this person or situation. I'm getting that. You're idealizing what this could be like, what the potential outcome could be like. And it's, unfortunately, it's not in a manifesting healthy kind of way. This is more about you being in your headspace and you're very lost. That's I just keep getting you're lost. And so like I said, if this is about another person, you're spending an awful lot of your energy daydreaming and fantasizing about how you could be together, how they're not giving enough, but they have the potential to do so, but they're not doing it. And so I think you need to see the situation very clearly for what it is. You see how clear his eyes are? He sees right through the truth, right? And you need to embody that energy for yourself. You need to start seeing that energy for yourself. The other thing is too, you could be presented with a new opportunity that's not related to relationships. This could be something in your everyday life, in your tangible aspects of your physical world. And so being presented with a lot of options, but then having the clarity to see which one exactly it is that you need to choose, which one is going to work the best for you. Okay, so if this is talking about a home or a job or some kind of action that you need to take in some situation in the physical 3D world, like I said, you may have been presented with a lot of options and kind of confused about how you should or what you should decide on. You do have the ability to do that. You have the inherent ability to do that, Libra, because you are gifted with clarity. Okay, so we have our Eight of Swords. So again, we're talking about mental restriction here. There's really nothing preventing this person from going through the window, right? Like, have a look at this. I feel like this is very important for you. So this person thinks that they are trapped. Come on, focus. This person believes that they are trapped because they perceive a threat, or they perceive that something can go wrong. They think that this could all just come crashing down on them. But in reality, these swords aren't going anywhere. They're stuck in these cement blocks. So the likelihood of one actually falling on this person is very negligible. The other thing is too, this person is just tied up with some very loose vines. And they're like, oh my God, like, I'll just never get out of this. Sorry for my voice there. But that's just kind of where I went. You know what? If it was me, I would just like lift up my hands and cut my vines on the edge of one of those swords. Maybe this one because it's the closest to me and I don't have to lift up as high. But there's no real trapping here. There's no real blockage or restriction. It's perceived, right? And there's something about, you know, when you have this stronger mental prowess, it can work for you or it can work against you, right? And because you have such a strong mental prowess, you see things probably that a lot of people miss. and also because you do tend to see both sides of things. Maybe you're only seeing the one side in this situation, Libra. And maybe that's the secret to unlocking yourself from this sense of feeling trapped. Let's go ahead and clarify this though. Why is the Eight of Swords here for Libra? Okay, so we have our Two of Swords and Queen of Cups. So you do feel limited in terms of the choices that you have to make, or a choice between a couple of things that you have to make. And we're seeing our moon here again. I feel like this moon that's coming up is going to be significant for a lot of folks. So that full moon comes around February 9th. And you have to decide. This is the Queen of Cups. So maybe you have to decide between your head and your heart on a situation, what you'd like to do as opposed to what you have to do. There's a Sheryl Crow song, and there's a line in it that I love. The song is called Leaving Las Vegas. And the line in the song says, there's such a muddy line between the things you want and the things you have to do. And for some reason that popped into my head, so hopefully that resonated with someone in particular. But I find like that's just such a poignant thing in life. It's like, I have my adulting, I have my responsibilities, but I really just want to go hang out or watch movies all day. And, I wish I could call in sick, but I have to pay my bills and, just stuff like that. So yeah, I definitely feel like there's a head over heart decision here. You could also be dealing with a water sign. Yeah, because we do have the moon card here. So you could be dealing with a Cancer in particular, or a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. So this is the feminine energy of that. So it doesn't have to be a female. It's just energy, right? Energy is interchangeable. So you could be dealing with a water sign and having to make some kind of choice and feeling very restricted in all of that. And you're waiting to see what happens, because this person or this situation, you feel like they could make your dreams come true. Okay, let's clarify our King of Swords. Why is the King of Swords here? Why is the King of Swords here for Libra? See, I have the Hermit again. All right, I would like one more. Six of Swords, okay. At some point, Libra, you're going to come to a position or decision, and you're going to choose to just kind of lay everything down, walk away, and take a time out for yourself, okay? Now again, this could be you, it could be another air sign. But like I said, for me, this card represents an authority figure as well. So if this is a job-related situation, maybe you need to take a leave of absence and recover. Maybe you need to apply for sick benefits through EI. I'm Canadian, my apologies. Maybe you need to take a paid vacation, even though you wanted to save your vacation time for the summer. Maybe you need it right now. And it's so interesting. I came across a quote on Facebook, and it said something about make sure you take the time to rest your body, or your body will decide for you. Something along those lines. So, when we're talking about our health, our overall health. That's not just limited to our physical health, Libra. That is mental, physical, and spiritual. So if you're not taking care of all of those aspects of your health, you could be doing yourself a lot of harm. And it's going to take you longer to get out of that and recover than it will be to be preventative. Right? Yeah. This is a really tough place for you to be, Libra, because you're usually very bubbly, very social butterfly. You're usually just very outgoing. So I can feel you're trying to pull yourself back towards that, but you're just feeling really pulled back by this heavier energy caused by this situation in your life. Like I said, I don't know exactly what's going on for you because it's a general reading. But yeah, I'm definitely feeling the heavier side of Libra today for this reading. All right, well, let's get some additional messages and advice for you for February 2020. Additional messages and advice for Libra. Page of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles. All right, so we're confirming a lot of cards here for you, Libra. So we've already confirmed the Hermit for you. We've confirmed our King of Swords, and we've also confirmed our wish fulfillment. Yeah. Okay, so this is a very slow moving situation for you, and you're waiting to receive the information, but it's just taken its sweet old time. But you feel like once you receive it, that everything is going to open up, the pressure is going to be released, and that you're finally going to be able to be a co-creator in this situation and make it better. This is the card of teamwork here. So again, if you're feeling this stuck in a situation, which I'm clearly seeing that you're feeling very stuck in this situation, apply this how it fits, whatever the situation is for you. There is definitely the potential for you to come out of this, right? So even though you're waiting and stuck right now, at some point, excuse me, this caterpillar is going to turn into a butterfly and be free, right? And that butterfly in turn is going to pollinate a garden. And that garden is going to blossom, bloom, and flourish. Okay? You're just waiting on this very small piece of information that just seems to be taking its sweet old time getting to you. Okay? But you're feeling that once you receive it, all the blockages will be removed for you, and you will have the opportunity to be a co-creator in this situation. And so, like I said, maybe because of the seasons you're feeling this way. I'm not exactly sure. Like I said, if you do have that feeling of oppression and depression during the winter months, definitely seek out some assistance with that, okay? You will feel a lot better. This could simply be an opportunity for you to explore your darker side. We're all a little afraid of that. We're all a little afraid of exploring our darker side, but we actually need that. We need to experience that. It can't just all be rainbows and butterflies all the time. Sometimes we need to experience the darker shadow aspects of ourselves. And that card here also talks about that, experiencing our shadow sides. So some examples of our shadow side could be, poor mental health, addiction, obsessions, just anything that's not good for us in an extreme, right? That's what our shadow side is about. And sometimes our shadow side can work to our benefit, right? And not in an underhanded way, just in a very strong and supportive way. Yeah. Okay, well, let's read your oracle message, Libra, and then we'll close out our reading. So we did get polarity for you. Okay, here we go. So we have all played in the shadows and dabbled in darkness throughout different lifetimes. There is no judgment from the divine on what you did or didn't do in this or in any other incarnation. Source sees you as wholly lovable and worthy, even if you were part of destruction or deception in other times. Only we hold ourselves in judgment and punish ourselves because we feel we are anything less than pure light. These unicorns show you that there cannot be light without the dark. There cannot be day without the night. Just as you could have not had the capacity to hold the level of light that you do now if you had not plunged deep into the darkness before. You would not appreciate the good things you have now if you had not experienced their opposite. This polarity serves you beautifully. Rather than trying to disown your shadow side, be proud of it, own it, and integrate it. When you do this, it can no longer hold power over you, and you can start to love and accept every part of yourself. Doing this brings you true freedom. Freedom from the penance you believe you have to pay for being less than pure. Freedom from the lie of original sin that has shackled humanity for centuries. Freedom from unworthiness and from feeling less than others. You are perfect, just as you are, with your light and your dark. Oh wow, okay, Libra. Well, I'm hoping this resonated with you and was helpful to you. I've been through these times, and it sucks, but you do get through it. If you need me to help you get through this challenging time through a reading, definitely reach out to me. Again, my information is in the description box below. If this message did resonate with you, you can give me the thumbs up. I would really appreciate that, and I would know that it reached you. And again, just reach out to me if there's anything I can do for you during this time, Libra. All right, well, that is what I have for you today. I hope that it did give you some clarity and insight into your situation, provided you with a deeper understanding of why these things are happening for you, and help you to understand that this is just part of the process of growth, ultimately. Okay, well, Libra, I'm going to leave it there. Do take good care of yourself. I said if you feel like you need some help from others, definitely reach out for that support, right? There are people willing to help you and support you. Okay, well, until I see you next time, love and light.